Let's bring in Jonathan Fowler. He is a Senior Communications Manager at UNRWA and joins us live from Amman. Jonathan, good to have you with us. Just give us an idea of the current financial situation with UNRWA, how much funding you need to sustain operations, and have they been affected already?
Well, for Gaza alone, we estimate that the cost of the aid operation for the next 9 months is going to be around $1 billion. Of that, we're going to need 500 million in the next couple of months. That's just to sustain the operation. Currently available, there's only around 100 million. So you can do the mathematics on that. We received earlier on during this escalation, we received around 300 million, and half of that came from countries which have subsequently announced pauses in their funding to UNRWA. We also have impacts on the operations, of course, beyond Gaza, because we operate in the West Bank, in Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria.
And there's an inquiry, I believe, ongoing into these Israeli allegations. How far into that inquiry are you at the moment?
Right. Well, I should stress that's actually an inquiry which is not being run by UNRWA. The UN Office of Internal Oversight Services, which is the highest investigative body of the United Nations system, was called in when these allegations emerged to conduct its independent investigation. We always take allegations seriously. We've seen allegations in the past of what we refer to as breaches of neutrality, and we have investigative procedures in place. And on this occasion, the UN headquarters entity has been commissioned to organise an inquiry.
Okay, and in terms of this payment from the EU, $90 million due to be made to you next week, but they haven't confirmed that that is going ahead. Have you spoken to the EU at all?
Well, obviously, we're in constant contact with all of our donors, both those who have frozen funding and those who have not, because for those who have not, it's important that they come forward with more in the event that the suspensions and freezes, pauses remain in place. But we are in constant discussion with the European Union and indeed with other key donors who have put pauses on funding. We need currently around $65 million a month to maintain core services. So that's not the Gaza operation, but this is core services that we deliver, for example, schooling in Jordan, clinics in the West Bank. These kind of services that we deliver, those cannot be sustained without a rapid input in funding.
Yeah. Thanks for your time, Jonathan. Really appreciate it. Jonathan Fowler there from UNRWA.